Hello my friends, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Miles Edgeworth, the Prosecutor's Path. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Story Game Channel, and today, Case 5, the conclusion of the duology, the Grand Turnabout. Let's do this. Episode 5, the Grand Turnabout. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Is Godzilla attacking the city? What is going on here? Oh my god! What the heck is that? Okay, we gotta... I mean, I know I've been watching a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho, but... oh my god, it is Godzilla! Okay, so we got Godzilla and demons attacking us. This is, oh! I know what that is! Remember they were shooting a movie? That's probably what that is. They were shooting a movie here. I vaguely... Yeah. And then there was that kid. That's probably what's going on. That part of the plot that has no meaning yet so far in this game. April 6th, 10:02 a.m. outside Grand Tower Plaza. Oh, great. We got Lottie here. So, what are y'all gonna do now? I reckon you're through being a prosecutor, right? Yes, that's true. I'm also through with you. I mean, I suppose. I'm no longer a prosecutor. However, you can't stop thinking about what Mr. The Killer said, right? Indeed, and it's good to have you back, Kay. I congratulate you on resolving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? So I was theorizing this in the comment section in the last video, and I've been thinking about like what could be going on with the killer here. And here's my theory. I mean, this is the last case, so they're gonna try to tie things together, right? I forgot the guy's name. I will say I did forget the guy's name, but the assassin, you know, the one with the dog. I think he's the mastermind, and I think there's a rivalry between him and the killer, and that rivalry is going to come to a head in this episode. Well, not this episode, but this chapter. That's my broad theory here. It could also be why he wanted to kill Horace Knightley, because he was attached to the Zhang file case at the beginning of the first game. Well, at the beginning of this game. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to see how you would tie all these threads together, and I'm thinking he's the most likely out of all the people I've met who could be the big bad behind the scenes. This case isn't over yet. The person in the red hood who kidnapped Kay at Gorad Lake, and this letter from an unknown sender. Someone's schemes are at work behind this case. Must be tough having a case you just solved still nagging at the back of your mind. You know what's tough? Having you nag at the front of my mind. Well, I got some investigating of my own to be doing, so I'll be off. Yeah, goodbye. That's amazing. You've already decided on your next scoop? What are you saying there, mister? Don't you underestimate the likes of a lot of heart? I covered a lot of scoops, you know? I've always had an extra scoop or two up my sleeves. Someone! Help! Yikes! What's that? I recognize you. You're Penny from, oh my god, 1-3. Yeah, you're Penny. I tried to arrest you like 15 times, and I thought you were the criminal behind that case like 15 times. Although in my defense, in 1-3, they didn't reveal the true criminal mastermind until like the last third of the case. So, you know, my radar didn't even have the people who actually did it on the radar yet because they didn't exist. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So someone, please help. This woman is. What's happened? So somebody's dead. A monster. A monster? It's a scoop. A scoop's calling me. Please, follow me. It's this way. We got a lot of fun. Okay. Alright, that one made me laugh. Has something else happened? Again? I don't know. At any rate, we should follow her for now. April 6th, 10:05 a.m. outside the Grand Tower. Temporary film locked. These are genuine hoof prints? Hoof prints? Impossible. No animal could be this large. Miss Edgeworth, look! I know those two. Agent Lang. Why is he here? Ah, someone's on the ground. It can't be. Yeah, that's the president. I knew I recognized him. The president of Zhang Fa, Di Huan Wang. And I'm still probably butchering his name. I'm sorry. Hey, the dots. Agent Lang. Mr. Prosecutor. Did it take you long to get here? What happened? What happened? Ha! Well, that's what I'd like to know. It would seem that he's in a considerable amount of shock over the president's death. However, what exactly are these giant footprints? And what could have happened to the president? Because it looks like, it looks like a giant monster stepped on him. I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. It's a monster. A monster? Yes, sirree. Looky here. Ain't no doubt about it. These are clearly the footprints of a monster. On this day, mankind received a grim reminder. We live in fear of the mighty Moozilla. Moozilla. Mighty Moozilla. Well, this here's a scoop. I got myself a scoop. Man trampled to death by monster. I reckon it'll be in the top story of tomorrow's paper. What nonsense. There are no such things as monsters. Wait, it can't be. I am Dishwan Huang. However you say my own name. I have heard of your deeds. You saved my country from a great crisis. The real assassin was you all along. Well, that is correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the president's life. What if? What if there wasn't a rivalry? I totally missed that. Shelly the Killer was hired. Yeah, I totally missed that. He was hired by someone. So what if the assassin who's in the jail hired the killer, but maybe didn't follow through, so the killer is now trying to get his boss. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of ways this could go. I'm excited though. That man, could he have... Hey, you! We're the first to discover the body. Yes, well... Agent Lang. Lang Z says... First come, first suspected. Wow. This guy, I never actually played Among Us, but I can only imagine a game of Among Us where he's just like, that must be the killer because he's the one who found the body. Of course. Please calm down. You're scaring her. He does seem to have lost his composure. Calm down. How am I supposed to calm down? Do you know who's been murdered? Dijuan Huang, the president of Zhengfa. Agent Lang, this isn't like you. When we first met, you had an army of subordinates under your command. Yeah, didn't you have like 99 of them? And you boasted of having the highest arrest rate in Interpol. And what now? Did you forget the fundamentals of investigation along with all of your men? What did you say? Instead of questioning people at random, you should investigate the crime scene first. Am I wrong? I don't need you to tell me that. I'll do a thorough investigation. Well, at least it seems he's calmed down for now. Mr. Edgeworth, let's investigate too. Oh, it's so good to have you back, Kay. Yes, let us investigate. Right now, I do not have any investigative rights, but until the police arrive. What are y'all saying? Ain't it obvious who done it? The man behind all this is the mighty Muzida. Well, I guess it ain't the man behind it. More like the monster behind it, you know? No, you're such an idiot. Who's the worst? Her or the best? I actually kind of like the best now. Now, hopefully he's realized the truth. I kind of don't blame him too much, although I still blame him because, dude, you're 17. Get over yourself. There has to be some humility there. He's not like he's a 12-year-old. Like, if he was a 12-year-old, I would totally put the blame on the adults in the room. But you're 17, dude. Although, whatever. Good grief. Could you please just try not to interfere with the investigation? Shut your trap! You're the one who better not be sticking your nose in my business. I ain't forgiving ya if you mess up my scope. Excuse me? It's the woman who first discovered the body. I feel like I've seen her before. You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me? Yes. That case. From before. My favorite TV show. Huh? Do you know her? Yes, I do. At least I think I do. My name's Kay Faraday. What did I just say? I'm sorry, let me try that one again. I think I said Kay Faraday. Anyway, my name's Kay Faraday. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. My, you have such a cute assistant. I'm Penny Nichols. I'm an assistant at Global Studios. I'm in charge of props and sets. It's nice to meet you. Yes, that was it. I once handled a case that occurred during the filming of the Steel Samurai. This woman was a member of the show's staff, and she was involved in the incident. I must have met with her on numerous occasions over the course of the case She wasn't involved in 2-4, was she? I don't remember exactly. I don't think she was in 2-4. Let me know. But to be honest, I had completely forgotten about her. It's nice to see you again. The fact that you are here must mean that this place is... Yes, this is sort of an outdoor film lot for Global Studios. They're shooting a movie here right now. I was the first to arrive today to set everything up for filming. But everything seems strange. Those giant footprints and that dead body. I see. We shall examine the body. At any rate, could you please contact the police? Yes, right away. I'll have to take the time to listen to her story later. First, let's examine the scene. There are many things besides the body that concern me. I'll need to examine every nook and cranny of this place. Begin investigation. Let's do it. Where are we gonna go? First off, let's talk to Kay, or let's look at our organizer. We have the Yatagratsu's badge, and for some reason we still have the letter from unknown. Because no one knows who really wrote the letter. Right. Let's see, what else? Profiles. We got Kay Faraday, age 17, female, self-purported great thief, searches for the truth as the second Yatagratsu. Lotta Hart, age 25, female, claims to be an investigative photographer, has covered many scoops in the past. D. Zhuan Wang, age 58, gender male, the victim, president of the Republic of Zhangfa. His body was found at film lot. Shi Long, age 27, male, inspector at Interpol with the highest arrest rate, a citizen of Zhangfa. And Penny Nichols, age 20, female, assistant at Global Studios in charge of props and sets, discovered the body. How old was she back then? Was she 17 back then? I mean, how many years has it been since the first case? Okay, let's talk to Kay. Yeah, what's up? Notice anything? I still can't believe the president has been murdered. Do you think he has really trampled to death by a monster? Surely you can't be serious. There is no such things as monsters. What? So it wasn't a monster who did this? Then who do you say killed the president? As the president of Zhangfa, I'm sure there are more than a few people targeting his life. Just like the Shelly the killer tried to do not too long ago. So, you think it was killed by someone like Mr. the Killer? I can't say for certain yet, but neither can I deny that possibility. But we can't deny the possibility of him being killed by a monster either. I mean, just take a look at all these monsters' footprints. Plus, a horn-like object was lying on the ground next to the president. A horn-like object? I can't say for certain that's not related to this case. Perhaps I should take a moment to compare it with the evidence I have on hand. Alright, we haven't looked at that yet. Agent Lang. I would never have thought we'd run into Mr. Lang in a place like this. But he didn't seem to be in a very good mood though. It's understandable. Agent Lang is from the Republic of Zhangfa. With President Wang's death, he must have a lot on his mind. Come to think of it, he doesn't have his men in black until with him today either. I always picture him with an army of subordinates following him around. Agent Lang, I'm wondering if what has happened to him. Oh, wait, hold on. Eureka! Seeing this badge just gave me a great idea. As a token of appreciation for everything you've done for me, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna carve an awesome badge for you out of an eraser. That would be so sweet. I would appreciate that. Should I carve your face from the side or from the front? Maybe a diagonal view. Why are you so set on the theme being my face? But if it's something new you want, how about a view from directly below? This badge is quickly gone from awesome to awful. When my memory is gone, I felt like I was walking through a freezing rain the entire time. But when it all came back, did something happen when you regained your memory? Nope, it's nothing. Thank you so very much. Kay, I'm not the one who recovered your memories. The person you should be thanking is the one you had right. The person you should thank is the one who had you right in that notebook. Oh, her dad, right? Daddy! Mr. Edgeworth, thank you so much! Aww. I feel a lot better now. If you're going to shout, please give a little more consideration for the time and place. Alright, so we talked to Kay. Now what? I think we should... Oh, it's a stepladder! Can I look at the stepladder? This seems to be the lighting equipment they're using for the film. Ah, that's right! There's something I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth. When I'm stealing something, can you use this to make me look cool in the spotlight? You want someone to shine a light on you when you're stealing someone? Who are you, Master Damask? Well, duh! If the autograph's handwork can't be seen because it's too dark, wouldn't you feel bad for the people watching? You're planning to steal things with an audience looking on? That's kind of ballsy there, okay? Ah, I can't look at the ladder! Aww. This is a monster costume. There's a monster costume in front of the building. Mr. Edgeworth, is that really a costume? Maybe it's actually the monster who made up all these footprints and it just struck itself down. It's sort of like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you know, when the monster grows, but originally it wasn't so big. I'll say this one more time, so listen carefully. There is a monster costume in front of this building. It's just a costume. So I assume that's going to be the same for here as well. Yeah. You know, I looked at it from this angle, so I just want to make sure. Ah, I thought I was looking at the door. Yeah, I am looking at the door. Wow, okay. It's kind of weird. I don't want to talk to anyone yet. I want to explore first. I wonder what this iron pole is for. Or maybe it's used to practice tree climbing. No, this is a film crane. It's used to capture footage from high locations. Right now, it's not attached, but normally there would be a camera connected to the end. I get it. This would be perfect for scooping out the places you're trying to steal from. Do you think they will let me borrow this? And how exactly, may I ask, do you intend to bring it back home with you? Mr. Edgeworth, you can take the base, and I'll take the top part. Does she actually expect me to help her? If we take it nice and slow, we might be able to make it to your house, Mr. Edgeworth. Not only do you want me to help you carry it, but you plan to leave it at my house? Ah, it's one of those sheets you lay down on the floor when you're having a picnic. It's definitely a vinyl sheet. However, I don't think it's for picnics. Mr. Edgeworth, if I may, that's actually a waterproof sheet. It's used with the camera crane over there. We'll cover the camera crane with it when it's raining. Then the sheet, it must be pretty big. Yes, it would be pointless if we didn't cover up the entire crane. The weather was overcast yesterday, so we've been using it quite a bit. Okay, is that important? Mysticals, where does the entrance lead to? It's connected to the Grand Tower lot. Does this case also have something to do with that building? The building with the secret 51st floor where the black market auctions were being held. And wouldn't it be strange if it was still hiding a few more secrets? Grand Tower, the black market auctions were held there. There's a secret entrance to the 51st floor on the roof. This lock and chain. Ah, someone cut through the chain? What? I'm sure it was locked up probably yesterday though. Then it's possible the culprit forced his way in through here. The chain on the rear entrance was cut. Did the culprit do it? Okay, so there's some logic. Ah! What is it? It's completely dented in. How did this happen? There's indeed a huge dent in the fence over there. Something rather heavy must have struck it in order to make a dent like that. It wasn't like that at all yesterday. It wasn't. So this dent was made last night? Yesterday it was still fine. Did it get struck by something heavy? Okay, can we look at the dent? Guess not. And this is gonna be the same. Yeah, you can actually see the lock on the ground. I didn't notice that. Should I look at the body and then talk to the people? Probably. I like to try to see if I can gather all the evidence first and then talk to people. That way I don't have to re-talk to them again when I present new evidence. Wow, it really is the president? Yes, I think we saw him alive just a few days ago. That would make this a presidential assassination, right? This is a bit flashy for an assassination. I won't rest, okay? Let's do it. Let's look around first. So it looks like two things we investigate are him and the giant print. There are broken pieces of concrete scattered all around the president? Yes, they were probably scattered about when the ground got damaged. And that must have been when the monster's foot went thud. If the culprit was actually a monster. Monster's footprints data jotted down in my organizer. Concrete is broken and the ground beneath them is exposed. They look like giant footprints. It kind of looks like a hoof. The way it's split in two like that. Yep, it definitely looks like a monster's footprint to me. And there's even 3 of them, Mr. Edgeworth. There are 3 footprints. Okay. There are no such things as monsters. Do you honestly believe they exist? No, not really. But wouldn't it be cool if they did exist? We're searching for the truth, Kay. Not for what is cool. Okay, let's look at the body. There are no visible external wounds, but it's clear that he's already passed away. So then, I guess he really did get stepped on by a monster? That's impossible. Stepped on by a monster? Question mark? The president was found dead in the middle of what looks like a giant footprint. Huh? Don't the president's clothes look a bit dirty to you? Indeed. There appears to be some sort of yellow stain. I bet it's monster drool. Kay, please be more serious. We'll need to have forensics take a closer look at this stain. So this was the state of the body. I should make a note of it. Privacy notes jotted down in my organizer. Body surrounded by a piece of concrete, yellow stain on clothes. Is there anything else in this? I don't think so. We don't have a deduction button. Okay. Check the hand. Check the face. Check that. Check that. Check this. Okay. Just a picture. It's nothing that we can examine in detail. Oh, that's a really nice picture of the tower there. Okay. Moving on. Time to talk to people? What do you want? I'm a busy gal. Best not get in my way. Why are you so obsessed with that monster? Such a thing couldn't possibly exist. What do you say? I ain't letting that pass. Muzilla lives, I'm sure of it. It's the mightiest monster on the side of the Pacific Rim. I don't suppose you have some kind of basis for that. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. What? You saw it? No way. Yes way. The mighty Mozilla was really here. Last night, when I was on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. You mean when you were snooping around the black market auction? Well, that's right. I was right around when I took this here photo. That's the photo of the person in the red hood. That was Joe Crane, right? You see those blinds next to the red hood? Well, the mighty Mozilla was on the other side. But there's nothing in the photo. It's mighty hard to capture something like that from such a distance. But I seen it plain as day. Mozilla's giant eye was peering in through those blinds. You know what would have been really cool? If the eye was in the photo, like really, really faintly. And then you got to this case and you realized that it was always there and you never noticed it. That would have been neat. The monster was peering in. Looky here. Now ain't the time for this. I gotta gather my materials. Y'all are in my way. Now go on, get. Shoo. How absurd. Mr. Edgeworth, you must be completely dumbfounded right now, aren't you? Was it that clearly written on my face? Alright, so we can't talk to her and show her evidence then. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to double check because if I can show her evidence, I definitely always want to do that. Well, let's leave her alone. Let's go talk to someone who's not completely lot of heart. Lang or Penny? Let's talk to Lang. Mr. Prosecutor! Sweet meet again! Indeed. Just a few days ago, we met at the detention center. Agent Lang, what brings you here? Just some boring work. Nothing you need to know about. Shh. You always pick the worst time to show up. Anyone ever tell you that bad things happen when you're around? Just don't get in the way of my investigation, okay? I must avenge the death of the president. Why were you here? You arrived here before us. What were you doing in a place like this? You suspect me? Come now. I heard a scream. It was a woman who found the body. After hearing the scream, I came in through the entrance over there. Apparently, it wasn't locked. Then why is there a lock on the ground over there? I should take a closer look. Already did. When I got in, the woman who found the body was already running out the other exit over there. So we came here around the same time we did. Why were you at the Grand Tower? Well, I had my reasons. He also said something along those lines when we met at the detention center. Maybe he's really a fan of giant monsters and he came to take a peek at the Mozilla set. Giant monsters? I have no interest in such things. He clearly doesn't think the murderer is a monster either. President Huang. It's regrettable what happened to the president. Yeah, Huang was the pride of Zingfa, and yet it seems like you were quite close to the president. The previous head of the Lan clan, my father, served under President Huang. Protecting the life of the president has long been our clan's greatest duty. My old man received a great number of special medals from the president himself. As a token of his trust, the president left his will in the protection of the Lan clan. Those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan, our family treasures, so to speak. Psst, who would have thought the day to unseal that will arrived so soon? So then, I guess the president was like a close family friend? Huh, but during the incident at Gold Lake, why weren't you with the president, Mr. Lang? Well, a lot's changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life. But then, he suddenly changed. It's as if he became an entirely different person. Nowadays, he doesn't even have a shred of faith in the police force of Zingfa. 12 years ago. I wonder what went on then. Here's another reference to 12 years ago, by the way. Even so, I still respect the man. Zingfa is a small country, but he carried the nation with his strength. Dang it! Just what were the bodyguards doing? Have you already contacted the embassy? Yeah, of course. I've also informed Zingfa and my clan as well. It's gotten pretty hectic there, what with the will and all. But it'll be the same here, once the bodyguards show up. If you don't want to see me rip into them, I suggest get out of here soon. Mr. Prosecutor! Right now! I'm just a single Interpol agent. A literal lone wolf. They probably won't let me back and be in charge of the investigation. But you better believe, my fangs are as sharp as ever. I'll definitely capture the culprit with my own hands. And you better not get in my way. Alright, Yatagatsu's badge. Oh. Hit it when I press the wrong button. Let me try again. Yatagatsu's badge. That's what the little cowgirl's always wearing on her clothes, isn't it? Oh. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm sorry. That's not cowgirl. Crow girls. Yeah, it's a crow. My bad. If I'm sick. I'm trying one again. I'm too busy. I'm sorry. Oh, let me take a breath. Hold on. It represents the most powerful animal in nature. My Yatagatsu badge. Isn't that awesome? Most powerful animal in nature. Not so fast. I can't let that one slide. Langsy says, the wolf is mightier than the crow. Just one slash from a wolf's claw, and your little crow would be nevermore. I thought he would have said a line. Take that back, Wolfie. Thief Girl says, the crow soars above all others. Aww, the bonding, ain't this cute? I'll swoop in and peck the wolf to pieces and then fly back up to avoid the wolf's claws. Don't underestimate the wolf's jumping ability. It'll bite the crow before it can fly away. A crow can flap its wings so hard, it'll blow the big bad wolf away. Grrr. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Oh, it's beautiful. They're squabbling like children. Yeah, and it's adorable. I think it's great. Okay, letters from unknown. You keep shoving irrelevant and evident nonsense into my nose. And I'll chew it to pieces. I think I should put this away for now. Okay, same there. Wow, you hear that noise? Man. See, Mozilla, what are you asking me about that for? I won't say the culprit is a monster, but it seems a little too early to say it's unrelated. If you know anything, then by all means, please tell me. The president always had a Mozilla doll with him. I caught a glimpse of it on occasion. That's how I knew. A Mozilla doll, huh? Wait, is that creature the Mozilla? I didn't even know that's what that was. I thought Mozilla was like a giant Godzilla-like creature. That doesn't look like a Godzilla. Indeed, there was one inside the president's plane. So even if foreign president was a fan, Mozilla sure has international appeal. You know how different countries have different sounds for animal noises? So I wonder what kind of sounds a foreign Mozilla would make. I don't even know what kind of sound a domestic Mozilla would make. Dang it! You don't have to show me that. Whoever killed the president. You can be dang sure I'm gonna catch them. Agent Lang. Whenever President Huang is brought up, he seems to lose his composure. I kind of feel bad for Mr. Lang. Isn't there anything we can do for him? Yes, and it's for that reason we must listen carefully to what he has to say. Alright, yep, we've done everything, correct? Let's move on and we'll talk to, Miss Penny. I'm sorry about earlier. I was a little flustered. I discovered the body. Were you here alone? Yes, I arrived before everyone else today in order to get things prepared. When I entered the lot, I immediately noticed those giant hoof prints. The monster's hoof prints, right? Weren't you surprised? Yes, because they hadn't been there yesterday evening. So that means the footprints were made last night. Well, when I first saw them, I thought they were part of the set. But when I got closer to the studio, I saw that a person had collapsed. You didn't notice until you got closer. Lately, it seems my eyesight has gotten worse again, and my glasses aren't strong enough. As I approached the body, I finally realized what it was. I was so scared, I ran away. And that was when she ran into us. Filming a movie. You said they were filming a movie. Could it be The Steel Samurai? No. So it wasn't. We're making a monster movie this time around. Have you ever heard of the Mighty Mozilla series? I'm sorry, but no. Mr. Edgeworth isn't interested in anything other than The Steel Samurai after all. That's not. I guess that's to be expected, as the promotion for the film hasn't really started yet. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. The Mighty Mozilla, its revival, breaks its 12 years of silence. It's a long-awaited sequel to the original series, so the staff are all fired up. The film is set at the Grand Tower, so we're filming on location around this area. Come to think of it, yesterday. Ow, what's wrong, pal? Something happened at the Grand Tower? Cut! Excuse me. We're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie, and, oh, so that was Penny yelling cut. I don't think I recognized her then. Yeah. I saw them filming something then. It must have been this. I bet it ends with Mozilla completely destroying the Grand Tower. I wonder. You'll have to look forward to finding out in the theaters. If you like, you can have this. Let's see. It's the battle of the century! Now it meets its greatest rival, Mighty Mozilla versus Gordy! Wait, Gordy? This time, it won't just be Mozilla. A rival monster appears as well. Have you heard of it? Gordy of Gold Lake. Ah, wasn't it the talk of the town 2 or 3 years ago? It's a mysterious monster living in Gold Lake. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Kay. I'm trying again. It's a mysterious monster living in Gold Lake. By chance, someone took a photo of it. Yeah, I remember that. It wasn't just the talk of the town. It was also involved in a case from my past. Yep. Gordy, huh? Now there's a name I don't really want to remember. When the director caught wind of that rumor, he decided to add it in the story. I get the feeling he was a bit late to catch on. Please look forward to seeing the showdown between these two rival monsters. Monster Movie Flyer, dated, jotted down to my organizer. Mighty Mozilla vs. Gordy, first new movie in 12 years. I should confirm what the security situation was like at the scene of the crime. Miss Nichols, was the entrance to this place locked? Yes, it's locked with this. It's one of those types where you have to put in the correct numbers to open it, right? About this combination lock. Was it also properly locked today? Yes, when I arrived there today, it was locked tight. Who knows the combination? The producer, the director, the staff, and the actors. I think everyone involved in the movie knew about it. So anyone involved with the film could have opened the combination lock and gone in. Alright, let's present organizer. Keep pressing wrong button. There we go. Ah, that's... do you know something about this? Huh? I'm sorry. I think I was just mistaken. Lately, the prescription of my glasses has been quite right. I deeply apologize for my shameful behavior. That's not something you need to apologize for. Okay, so now we know what the no response is. So far, nothing. If I remember correctly, the Mozilla in a film also has split hooves. Surely you're not suggesting that the president was trampled to death by a monster. Oh, no. Rather, speaking as a member of the studio staff. I don't believe Mozilla could commit a murder. Giant monsters only bother the people in the movies. That's the carnival for those involved in monster movies. Indeed, it would be problematic if it weren't that way. Crime scene notes? Nothing on this one. Monster movie flyer? Mozilla is a symbol of nature. That's why it destroys cities. That's a rather sketchy explanation. It uses its horns to attack, but that's not its only technique. It has a sonic moose sound wave attack, a sticky jewel spray, dual milk shooters, a BBQ smoke screen diversion, and a leather shoes and bags production 9 ultra combo. What the heck is this? The more you describe it, the less powerful it sounds. Well, making it look powerful is a job for us filmmakers after all. Won't the producers of the movie get mad at them? Okay, I think we've done everything except logic. Stepped on monster 3 footprints, rear entrance was open. Okay, so we know that the cast didn't do it, right? Because they knew the code. The front entrance, which leads to the Tile Plaza, was locked with the combination lock. At the other end, the lock on the rear entrance, which leads to the Grand Tower, was broken. Now, where does this lead us? Haha, I know this one. The culprit entered from the rear entrance, right? Exactly. And knowing this, we now understand one more critical fact. The culprit must be someone who didn't know the number to unlock the combination lock. Right, if they knew the code, it would have been way easier to enter from the front entrance. Entering through the back door is a common sense for thief. It's much less conspicuous. We can't underestimate a culprit who thinks like a thief. Please keep your guard up. She sure becomes lively all of a sudden when this subject gets brought up. To put it simply, everyone involved with the movie knows the combination for the lock. In other words, it's quite likely that the culprit is someone who is not involved with the film. Combination lock data jot down in my organizer. Alright, yep, that's exactly what I thought too. Let's see. Logic. Dented fence. Struck by something heavy. Stabbed by my monster 3 footprints. Not really sure. We'll just go with the ones that look obvious, although I don't know. Don't know. Nope. Didn't think so. So dented fence and nope, that's not it either. Someone monster and dented fence. Really? Nothing worked? But we don't have any other logic. We do have new evidence. Present. Mozilla is a symbol of nature. Okay, so that's something we've already heard. And that's nothing. That's nothing. Show him the lock. I mean, I presented all the logic. Do I have to do something? We do. We had to do something. Okay, that's a problem. The yellow. I don't know what to do here. I'm not sure what to do here. Why don't I drop a save? Because I've already lost quite a bit of HP. And I kind of don't want to, you know, get game over. Because then I have to play everything all over from the start. Because this game doesn't have a checkpoint system. I mean, it has a chapter point system, but not a checkpoint system. Okay, let's look at the body again. And obviously we're to do something from the body. And no, there's not. I think. It says I think. What's the connection? That's what I'm going to figure out right now. What? You haven't figured out yet? I guess that was wrong. Was there something that fell near the victim that was bothering me? Oh, I didn't even look at that! I didn't even know that was there! Because it's white! It blended in the background! What's this white thing? Oh, wait, is this a bone? Looks like we got a new case on our hands. It looks less like a bone and more like some kind of horn. Do I have anything in my evidence that could tell me what this one is? Okay. That's what we had to do. Does this horn belong to that monster, Muzilla? You're right, it looks just like it. Maybe it's a prop for the film? Based on the size of the horn, the head should be quite large. I wonder how it ended up here. I'm sure we'll find out if we ask someone on the staff. Okay, so now we have to ask someone in the staff, which means we have to talk to Penny. Broken horn. About this horn. Have you seen it before? Huh? That's Mozilla's horn. It's a model we made to use in the ad campaign. Where was it? It was on the ground back by the back entrance. That's strange. Mozilla's head should have been stored on the studio roof. I suppose the head would have had to be rather large, wouldn't it? Yes, it's not as the real thing, of course, but it's still quite large. Look, you can see it from here. Wow, thing is huge. All right, that's not anything like I thought it was. I mean, the cartoon version of him or the plushie doll looks nothing like that thing. I mean, that thing looks ridiculously insane. See, it's right there. It certainly is large. Okay, so now we have new logic. Broken horn. Could this be what caused the fence to be dented? Aha! The dent in this fence and the broken horn. Neither of those things were there yesterday evening. Based on the fact that these two things have changed. Ah, could Mozilla's head have? Indeed. The head that was on the rooftop may have tumbled down onto the ground. May have rolled off of the studio roof and tumbled to the ground. There is a new possibility, which would mean that so he wasn't stepped on by the monster, he was tumbled on by a head. We may have found the missing murder weapon. Really? At the moment, I can only say that it is just a possibility. If the giant monster head had fallen off from the studio roof. Ah, that could definitely be a murder weapon. Miss Nichols, may we investigate the studio roof? The roof? Okay, I understand. Go on ahead, but the stairs can be a little bit slippery, so please watch your step. Mr. Prosecutor, I'm going to take my leave here for a bit. There's something I had to check. Agent Lang. I wonder if he's caught onto something. Here's the kid with the horns. It's just a lot of blank expressions. Okay. And move it. What did you say? Guess you're just a brat with no manners. Alright, where's the kid? And you're an annoying old man. Quit your yapping already. I'm terribly sorry. Come on, John. Who was the kid? Oh, what were you doing? Who was that? Someone from the police. Why'd you suddenly pick a fight with him? Heh. That sure was a dead standoff. He didn't budge an inch, even before Agent Lang. Allow me to introduce you. This is John Marsh. He's the lead actor in our movie. The lead actor? Is this child? Hi, I'm Kay Faraday. It's nice to meet you. And this is Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor? I mean, you can have kids be lead actors in a movie. I mean, that's happened tons of times in tons of movies. I mean, even in monster movies. You look back, not too long ago. The girl from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown. I'm sorry, I forget her name. But her, she was in the Godzilla movie. So, I mean, granted, she's not a kid, but like I said, Harry Potter was a kid. The kid who played in Ender's Game, even though it was a horrible movie, which wasn't the fault of the actors, it was the fault of the movie. But yeah, you can easily have kids in movies. He's a pretty famous prosecutor, you know. But he's not wearing a prosecutor's badge. Gah, he's frightfully perceptive. John, it's probably better if you didn't go over there. Well, that's certainly not a sight a child should see. However, he is someone involved with the case. I'll need to speak with him later. Alright, I think this is a great stopping point. We made a lot of progress in this case. We're still in the first investigation, but we opened up new areas. We have new people to talk to. I want to thank you all. You guys are the best. No one YouTube community, all YouTube. I can't thank you enough. You are just amazing, and I love you so very much. I do want to say something before I exit this video, and that is I want to apologize to someone. I want to apologize to Emma, or Ima, because in my review of the last case, I left her out, and I feel bad about that because you know I love Ima, and I think she's great, and it was so cool to see her. So I just wanted to make sure she gets her shout out because I think she's great whenever she's around. And hopefully we'll see her in this case. I don't know. She may have just been a one-time thing, you know, but I've always been a big fan of Ima. So yeah, we'll see. Until next time, my friends, hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.